Lisa said this was a closing ceremony, but it's not really a ceremony. It's just an opportunity for me to say thank you. Thank you for 2 awesome days. Thank you for your engagement and participation, and for putting down those phones at least most of the time. I do appreciate it. Thank you to, I have a lot of thank yous, the speakers, the planning committee that we stand up the planning committee, believe it or not, and you probably believe it because it's a great event, 6 months out, and start collecting the topics and start getting what people are going to be interested in and start developing materials and getting the right individuals in place. And I think it really pays off. So thank you to the planning committee and to the CFO council. Thanks to all the volunteers. We have a whole host of You don't have to clap for everyone. Whole host of interns in our office, and summer interns and college interns that we recruit that come in to support this every year, among other people, and a lot of our administrative assistants, and they've manned all the table and make sure everybody gets their CPE credits. And it's a lot of the attention to detail that goes on behind the scenes that is led by our workforce development team that really makes this a world-class event. So I appreciate it. Thank you to them. Thank you to our colleagues in the other lines of business, the CIO, CRSO, the CPO, and all of and the additional support, because I think it really rounded out the presentation, and our OMB and Treasury participants. It really rounded it out and got some different perspectives in here, not just ourselves talking to ourselves. And this symposium, I have to say, will be hard to top next year, but I expect it to be topped anyway. Right, Lisa? So we're definitely going to do that. So overall, let's just give a big thanks. Just a couple of closing thoughts really quick for you all. Who here thinks they're a leader? That is way more hands than I saw last year. Excellent, excellent. It's paying off, because every single one of you is a leader when you come to work and you make a difference every day. And you make a positive difference, and you build those environments that you can be innovative and creative and continue to serve the American people. I got asked this morning when I left here, and unfortunately I wasn't able to stay for Willie Jolly, but I heard he was incredible, and we taped it. So a whole bunch of the sessions will be posted. In case you didn't know, we'll post them up on YouTube, get the links out to people, and put the links on the WDD page. Anyway, when I had to leave here and I was heading over to the Hill this morning, the driver, he's one of our regular executive city and service drivers, and he started talking to me. He's going to school for his what do you call it? His master's in ministry and support services and something else, and I can't remember exactly what he calls it. But we talked about how he's doing in school, and he asked me what motivates me to come to work, right? Because he is really looking forward to graduating. He's got one more, his semester is done in May. He's got off until June. I mean, he's crushing his hours, and he's going to get it all done in a year and a half and end up with a double master's or something like that. So he's taken a lot of classes, and he's always telling me where he is on his break, and because he's really motivated. He wants to go do youth help services. I mean, that's like kind of his passion. So he's like, what motivates you to come to work? And I had to, stop and think about it, and we talked about service mentality, and when you feel like you're providing value, how much that gives you a good feeling to come to work. And I am just myself one of those people where if I have a job, what motivates me is, no matter what that job is doing the job well. But that's just me, right? The other thing that motivates me, and it doesn't matter what it is, right? I might get called a perfectionist at home on the dishes all the time. And it doesn't matter what the job is, but the other thing that motivates me is being able to come to work, and I told him this, I said, to work with such a group of high caliber people who all want to serve and who all have a drive to make things better. Because fundamentally, that's what public servants do. And it's not about complacency, and it's not about continuing to do the transactions. It's really about what I feel the CFO community has been continuing to do ever since this department stood up, which is to knock down those material weaknesses, increase the automation, get the data, use the data, be good stewards, and we've continued to do that for 16 years, and it hasn't gotten boring, and there's still way more to do. So that's a drive in and of itself. So I'm thanking you all for your service, making sure that you understand that you are leaders in your organizations by virtue of what you do every day. I mean, so let's make sure that we do what Chip said also at the beginning of this, that you had a key takeaway and you use this as an opportunity to make a difference when you get back to the office. You pick one thing. Just pick one thing, one person to outreach from that had a good idea that you want to learn something about, and act on it. You don't get better unless you're acting, unless you're actually taking action to move forward. So act on what you got out of here today. It was great. It was great hearing the speakers. It was wonderful to be here, but none of it matters. None of it matters unless you take it back with you and turn it into something that continues to improve us. People matter, solve problems, find answers, all that good stuff that we talked about. I know I'm holding you up from leaving, but before I declare this symposium closed, just let me reiterate to you all how grateful I am to be able to be here with you today, and how grateful I am for everything that you guys do today to continue to enable the DHS mission. So you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. I am. Don't make it until next year. Make sure that you're all talking to each other. Hopefully you met some people, saw some people face to face. I already know one person at FEMA on the execution team I'm following up on with my CFO. All right, you guys take care, safe travels.